Right, it's a common problem with these, as you can see, it's rusted around there. It's given access to a cable, which has probably seized it, so we need to take that off. It's got two tabs, use a set of pliers, push them in and push it up through that hole there. I'll show you on the other side how to disconnect that from the actual caliper. So with a pair of pliers, pull the cable down so the pull comes out of the caliper itself. Now, as you can see, if you do need to move the caliper, you can do. It's pretty easy. Next, we're going to have to remove the rear bench seat. As you can see, I'm just pulling up where I can feel it's hard. There's two clips near the centre, and you just give it a nice sharp pull up and you repeat the process on the other side. Next, peel back the carpet towards the centre console. This should give you access to the cables. Pull both the seats forward, as this will give you a bit more access. This bit of trim rearwards, and it will give you access to the cables behind it. In our case, they've actually already been removed. Yeah, you've got one on that side, and down the other side. And all we're going to do is disconnect these. And we're going to pull it out the grommet in a minute as well, but we're going to start with that side anyway. Right, so you've got two cables, there is a left and a right. Luckily, the one with this blue tab which moves up and down is on the left hand side of the vehicle. And just to confirm that, we go all the way in here and see it's got that blue tab, so don't mix them up. Annoyingly, this kept focusing on my face, but just give them these two little 10mm bolts a little squirt down with some penetrating fluid and a brush down, and then loosen them both off. I loosened the top one, then the bottom one, then took them both completely out so it wasn't going all over the place. Right, so under here, you're gonna have to take it out of this sleeve here, and this is just literally a clip. As you can see, I've already put penetrate fluid on it, and it's just gonna pull out that clip. Unfortunately, I can't get a camera under here, so yeah, if I come under any problems, I'll just tell you in the next clip. Yeah, no problems. All I had to do was just give that a good hard pull out, and then the other bit I just pulled up towards. So that's all this side disconnected. Now I'm going to go inside the car, peel back the carpet and pull this out here. Right, so this clip just sort of pulls off that screw bit there, and luckily this has already been disconnected. So all I'm going to do, pull this through, and then we're just going to get rid of this boot, and then we should be able to put it all through. Yeah. Now thread the cable through, starting at the handbrake side, getting the carpet. This is a bit of a pain. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you, but it is doable. And later on in the video, you'll see exactly where they need to sit. It's important that we don't attach it to the handbrake itself at this stage. We're just going to get the cable in situ. Now that's in situ, we can now put the thread the rest of the cable through and put the rubber boot on, along with the little plastic clip which is just held on with a little threaded bar. Next, we're going to remove this plastic trim piece. It just sort of comes apart with a screwdriver, and then we're going to put that on the new cable. Yeah, and then what I'll do is I'll just film. Right, that slides into there, and now with the new clip on there, that's just in there. So that's in. Make sure that notch is just on top of here, and then you put the 10mm in there. I'm just going to probably put that in there now. And you just push it in. Push the tabs in with a little pick and just ease it down. I'm not going to put the ball in just yet. I'm going to do the other side and connect it at the handbrake side first. Sweet, that'll be all right. Yeah, that's fine, and then just leave it because I'll So there's a small tab in there, just in the centre, so you just make sure it clears that. I'm just going to repeat the process on the other side. As you can see, there's not actually much movement, so now we need to adjust this handbrake cable. It's now time for adjustment. So all we're going to do is hold this in. We'll pull the handbrake up ever so slightly. There we go. And then when it releases, it should stay where it is, and that's self-adjusting. Then we're just going to give it a go now. And then if it's not tight enough still, we'll just repeat that process again. So we did rip all the center console and all that out. You won't need to. However, this just shows you a bit of a better angle of the handbrake cables and where they need to be seated. The reason we ripped it out is that little bit there wasn't playing games, so we've just put that back in. As you can see, it won't go that far back, which is a bit annoying. So all we're going to do is put a screwdriver in there, and it brings it back on the self-tensioner. Then we can reattach these cables. Like I said, you might get lucky not having to remove the handbrake itself, or the center console even, but in our case, we had to do it this way. If you don't want to remove the center console, then I'd suggest using an L-shaped pick, and I'll put an affiliate link in the comments for one of them. I will get a commission, but it'd be no extra cost for yourself, but mean you won't have to remove the console. Now, as you can see, they're working perfectly. So thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you check the comments, there'll be a playlist for things all Astra J. If you've got any questions, then please pop them in the comments.